Hey there and welcome back to the channel. It's Bryson with Dimes to Dollars, and in today's hunt we reached number 50. Through 104 boxes, we've only got 41 holes left to go, most of which are in this oldest album, and the most common of the remaining holes to fill has a mintage of 55 million, so they're definitely getting rare. Still a good chance we'll find something, but as always it takes time. We got these two boxes. Pop the top of this first one, and I don't see any enders, but we'll flip it over, check the other side, and get started with the hunt. Well, I just flipped it over, and we're going to have one wheat cent ender right here. I believe it's going to be a 1945 out of Philadelphia. That's going to come right up in about roll number 15. Let's get started with roll number 1. Very first roll, and I'm really excited. We got 3 wheat cents. Our first one's going to be a 1945 out of San Francisco. Take a look at this second one. You can just see it poking through there. That is a really nice looking wheat cent. Let's see what the date is. That one's going to be a 1956 out of Denver. Might be an upgrader. That's a really nice looking coin. As for our third wheat cent, you can just barely see it there. And that one's going to be a 1945, and it looks to be out of San Francisco again. That's a great way to start off the hunt. Gets me excited for the rest of the box. Roll number 7, and we've got 2 more wheat cents. We have a 1951 here out of Denver. And back here, wheat cent number 2. It's going to be a 1945 out of San Francisco. 2 rolls later, and we've got another 2 wheat cent roll. We have a 1941 out of Philadelphia up front. And back here, wheat cent number 2 of the roll. It's in pretty nice shape. It's going to be a 1953 out of Denver. Roll number 15, and we have wheat cent number 8. This one's going to be a 1945 out of Philadelphia. Roll 19, and we have 2 more finds. We have a 1953 out of Denver up front here. And back here, wheat cent number 2 of the roll. And this one's going to be a 1950 out of Denver. Roll 22, and we have another 50s find, a 1952 out of Denver. Roll number 34, and we have another 40s wheat cent. This one's going to be a 1946 out of Denver. Very next roll, and we have another 40s find. This one's going to be a 1944 out of Philadelphia. Roll 37 is going to have a 50s wheat cent, a 1950 out of Philadelphia. Roll number 40 is going to give us wheat cent number 15. It's going to be a 1952 out of San Francisco. Roll 45, and we have 2 more wheat cents. At the front we have a 1946 out of San Francisco. And back here, wheat cent number 2. And this one is going to be a 1956 Denver. Very first roll box 2, and we've got a wheat cent. This one's going to be a 1955 out of Denver. Roll number 4 box 2, and we have another wheat cent. This one's going to be a 1944 San Francisco. Roll number 6, and we have another 40s find, a 1944 out of Philadelphia. Roll number 12 of box 2, and we have another 50s find, a 1954 out of San Francisco. Roll 21, and we have a 1950 out of Denver. Halfway point of box 2, and we've got 2 more wheat cents. The first one's going to be a 1946 out of Philadelphia. And back here, wheat cent number 2. This one's going to be a 1958 Denver. Roll 23, and we have another 50s find, a 1956 out of Philadelphia. Roll 29, and we have a pre-40s find. We have a 1936 out of Philadelphia. In pretty nice shape, too. I'll check it off camera for any doubling, and then we'll keep on hunting. Roll 41, and we have another 40s wheat cent. This one's going to be a 1945 out of Philadelphia. Roll 44, and we have another 40s wheat cent. A 1945 out of San Francisco. Roll 48, and we have a 50s wheat cent. And this one's going to be a 1957 out of Denver. Well, that's going to conclude this hunt, so we're back with the wrap-up now. We got 35 S Minute Memorial cents, along with 10 Canadian cents, 5 really nice shiny copper cents. We had 15 50s wheat cents, with the best one being that 56 out of Denver, 13 from the 40s, and that really nice 1936 Philadelphia. Now the 36 is actually going to upgrade the book. Same goes for the 56 Denver, so let's go ahead and swap those two out. Alright, up first we have the 56 Denver, and we had a pretty nice one in there, but it does appear to be cleaned. You can see it looks a little too shiny, too good to be true. So I'll swap those two out. We'll move on to the 36. Well, we're back now with the 36, and as you can see, the one we found today was in really nice shape compared to the one we had. You can see the detail in Lincoln's hair and cheekbone are all present compared to the one before, which was just an average circulated one. So nice upgrade going on there. Same with the other find. No new additions today, but we got 2 nice upgrades. Anyways, that's going to do it for this hunt, so I hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.